Self-motivation. This is what you're going to have on semen retention. See, you won't need a video or a person to pump you up, to give you self-motivation. You won't need anything outside of yourself to give you self-motivation. You will naturally have self-motivation when you get on semen retention. You're going to reap the benefits. See, this is why I can keep doing these videos. I got self-motivation. I'm ready. I'm ready to go, man. That's why I can continue to upload these videos for y'all, because I got this self-motivation. See, a lot of guys, they need women to motivate them. They need their kids to motivate them. They need outside sources. But when you get on semen retention, your self-motivation, you're going to naturally have that. See, semen retention is a cheat code, man. You guys got to unlock the cheat code by staying on semen retention. See, guys, in order for your self-motivation to build up, you have to keep retaining for it to get stronger. You guys think this is a joke. It's not a joke, man. Semen retention is the truth. It's real. This is real life. But, man, I just have so self-motivation, so much self-motivation, man. You're going to have that when you get on semen retention. You ain't going to need women to motivate you. Or you're not going to need women around, to get pumped up, to get on your purpose, to hustle. You won't need to prove anything to nobody at all but yourself on the semen retention journey. It's going to give you that self-motivation, man, to keep going, to keep chasing your dreams. Man, I got so much self-motivation, it's crazy. I'm just continue to keep retaining. And plus, too, focus is going to come with that. It's going to carry with that, man. See, semen retention, man, when it gives you this self-motivation, as you keep retaining, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Your self-motivation. You think of something that you want to do, you just going to do it. You ain't going to need nobody to motivate you, bro. You don't need nobody to pump you up or to tell you to get on your purpose. You're lacking. You ain't going to need none of that, man. You don't need no outside encouragement. No courage from nobody else. You have that self-motivation that's going to give you courage from within. See, a lot of guys don't have that courage from within. They let any little thing, any other person's opinion, pull them back for what they really want to do in their life. See, but when you on semen retention, man, you're going to have that confidence, that self-motivation. Man, you're not going to care who like it or who does like it. You're going to just be yourself. You're going to just do it because you want to do it. You do what makes you happy. You become more of yourself when you're on semen retention. And that comes along with self-motivation. Man, this self-motivation is crazy. I don't need nobody to lead me to my purpose or to give me some confidence. Nah. Give me self-motivation. Nah, I already got it inside of me. Nobody can stop me, bro. Nobody can stop you when you get on semen retention, bro. But you have to keep retaining, man. Once you get past like 1 month, man, bro, you're going to realize some changes. A change is going to come. Everything's going to get stronger. You're going to notice to start to work on your focus, your agility, your stamina, your speed, your self-motivation. You're going to notice that. It's working on that. It's crazy, but this self-motivation that you're going to have on semen retention, bro, this is what's going to make you become unstoppable. Make you become consistent when it comes down to your purpose. See, I have purpose in life. Semen retention helped me find my purpose, man. Semen retention giving me all this self-motivation. What you need inside of you it's all there inside of you, bro. What you need is all inside of you, all the tools that you need. You just have to save it and stop releasing it. The more you release your seed, the more unmotivated you become. And the more low vibrational your spiritual frequency become. And the more lazy you become. But as you let it build up, the more motivated you become. The more better off you become in life. Because you're going through these phases to reaching your higher self. You're filling that battery up. You're getting a charge. But man, self-motivation, it's going to be in you, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's going to be in you. But self-motivation, it comes from within. See, when you relapsing, you lowering that motivation. You're becoming more low vibrational. Your self-esteem is lowering. I'm telling you guys. Let your semen build up. Don't be afraid to let your semen build up. Just let things happen, guys. You got to trust the process. You got to trust this journey. Yeah, you're going to go through a process of where you're going to feel like you want to release. You're going to go through that process where you're going to feel like you want to release. And it's going to be through your earlier stages of the semen retention journey. But once you go through that process by having self-motivation, because that's what's going to motivate you to continue to keep going on the semen retention journey, you're going to realize, like, I really have self-control. I really have power over my sexual urges. You're going to have it's going to be mind over matter. It's going to be mind over pleasure as well. Guys, self-motivation that this semen retention journey going to give you, man. Man, I just feel so motivated, man, to make videos, you know, to help you guys out, to let you guys know that this is real. You know, people talking against semen retention, like, I don't understand. Why is they talking bad about semen retention? Because what I do understand is because they don't have self-control. They're weak. See, they don't have no self-motivation. They don't have no self-control to have them, to keep them on the semen retention journey, to have the courage to do semen retention. But this semen retention journey going to give you self-motivation, man. This is what you need to continue to level up, is self-motivation on the semen retention journey. I'm telling you, to stay at your purpose, to keep pursuing your dreams, you know, this is what you need. Semen retention. All the self-motivation that you need is in semen retention, man. You know, this semen retention journey, man, it's becoming more stronger. You become a more stronger person. It's like you go through these stages, these phases, and you just unlocking more strength from within. But it's gonna give you all the self-motivation you need. You're gonna get up out of bed and just be ready to go to work. Be ready to work out. Be ready to pursue your purpose on this semen retention journey. You know, a lot of you guys y'all don't have no self-motivation. Y'all lazy. Y'all laying around the house. Y'all smash chicks. Y'all spending so much time texting all these females when you could be on your purpose. See, semen retention will put you on your purpose and relapse to these females, what y'all be doing. But this is why you don't have no self-motivation. This is why you don't have no get up. Guys, if you got to cut women off, just cut them off. You know, temporarily, just to get where you want to be at in life. You don't have to cut women off forever, but in order to get yourself self-motivated, you might have to just cut women off, bro. I know it's a hard thing. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard thing to do. But you gotta just tell them, bro, look, I'm trying to get self-motivated. I'm trying to get on my purpose. I'm trying to do better in life. And I just tell them that you need some space.